Not much of an investigation.
Giving him a hard time and would not leave. But he's there now, and we got 2 other people now that keeps following the issue.
Do you want me to wait or what?
Yes, sir, please.
Can I stand up?
How you doing?
So,
Good, how you doing?
I just want to make sure.
I know you just explained it to him.
yeah, well, he came in, told him, the policy is give him a mask if he didn't have his own. So he was saying, I'm not wearing a mask, I don't have the proper beard mask for him. Well, the policy is you have to have a mask, even if you have a waiver, because I've asked the management before, but the guy said he had a waiver. They won't see you unless you're being worn a mask. So he's refusing it. This gives him civil rights. He'll sue there. He'll sue me personally if I make him leave. And then now we got 2 other people following, and he's building up all these conversations with the lobby, getting them riled up. So management even came out and spoke to them. They both hounded him about their rights and this and that. Yeah, there's no law, but they still have policies for certain buildings. Even when they go to the VA or veterans, you have to wear a mask there. So.
Is anybody on the lobby causing a problem?
It was him, and then the guy right there, and that's his wife, and now she's not complying either. So I can get management because she's going on the trespass. I can't sign off any trespassing for SPS because they know that y'all are coming. Because he says if Martinez wants some trespass, to call the PD because this is a federal building, but for them to trespass, we gotta call you guys because this is y'all's jurisdiction. I have no clue if he's on his way, FPS, Mohammed, but I have spoken with him. I'm in the process of calling the Mega Center to let them aware of it too.
Alright, let me talk to him about that.
This is public.
Okay, they have the right as an employee to trespass whoever they
But what did I do?
business.
What law did I break? What ordinance have I
You have to
violated?
ask them that.
I did. They wouldn't tell me.
Okay, well, I don't have to.
Hey,
I don't
de-escalate.
have to.
Hey, de-escalate.
I don't have to.
De-escalate, please.
Whatever you're saying to him, I want to be included in it, okay?
Please
Okay,
de-escalate.
we're gonna come talk to you. We have
No,
to
we're not separated.
Trust me, because I'm trying to explain something. I'm speaking over
We're
a
2
mask.
veterans.
So just listen.
I
for a second.
understand.
Listen, I'm
I haven't
not,
raised my
can you hear me talk?
I'm letting you talk.
I'm not trying to start
This is my time to talk.
I have long
You're
kids.
explaining something.
I'm here trying to straighten
I
something
listen to
out.
you.
I did not come here
Yeah.
to start
I'll let you listen
something.
to
I'm
me
not
for a
trying
I
to
haven't
do.
interrupted you.
What
Every
they
time
are
I try to
doing
explain
is
to you,
against
you're
Florida law.
like interjecting every single time.
Your job is to enforce Florida law, not
They want
CDC
you- they
or what
as
somebody says, right?
employees of this
I understand that, yes.
have the ability
But
to
they
control.
Okay, so
Correct.
So
if
they
they're not
called
going
me
to see us,
for
I need
whatever
formal
reason that y'all had out
written
there.
documentation that I was refused service so that I
have
can
to
go
abide
and
by
take care of
their
my
wishes
wife.
as
You
their-
understand?
they are the
No, I
I
understand.
try to do this on the
They
phone.
said,
I'm on the phone for an hour and a half
X-person trespass.
and they hang up
Just so
on me
you're aware.
from here.
I
The
got you.
correct course of action for you
Your
is to say, I can't help you with this. This isn't our job, this isn't even our department
Your ability
policy,
not to be sued.
this isn't state
Just letting you
law,
know,
this isn't even
that-
federal law.
Because right
Your
now,
job is a
you would be
law
violating
enforcement.
my rights by
understand that.
trespassing.
There's
But-
no laws being broken
I
here.
haven't broken
Right
any
now-
They need to
laws.
call federal police if they want to do this.
Okay, and I understand they are
I am
gonna
not
call
gonna
somebody out here.
You will have to call a sergeant here, a supervisor.
Wait,
here.
is it I have a criminal
I want a
crime.
supervisor here,
Once
please,
I trespass
so
you,
that you
But what
don't
crime?
accidentally make the wrong
once I
choice.
trespass you.
You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
I'm not against you guys.
No, and I'm not trying to say
We're
that.
2 veterans.
I understand that, and I thank you for your service.
And when I go to the VA, they don't do this, so I know it's bullshit, because it's a federal building, it's a medical facility,
Not
okay?
telling all my
You're not making
business.
this.
Both.
You're not making this.
Okay,
What the right course of action is for you to say to them,
You just stopped me from. I
you
was
can ask
here.
them.
I was here.
But we
I was
can't
about to
help it.
finish
We're
my
not-
business.
We're not causing a disturbance, we're trying
You
to
are
be
causing
seen.
a very big disturbance because
The majority of the people out there agree with us.
Okay, I understand. The mask thing is
So what are you
very.
gonna, so what are you gonna do?
Let's go
What
outside.
am I, what?
So we're not causing a scene in here.
Well, I'm gonna call my sergeant because that's who you have here. So I'm gonna call him and he's gonna.
Just so we're clear, no one's broken any laws.
I would like
Okay,
both of your
well, right now-
supervisors, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
call
what I
him
just
right
said.
now.
No, and again, I would like your name and all the information from everybody in here. I would like, because this is absolutely a violation of my rights. And accordance to the CDC, please, and both of you, if you please do me a favor, look at CDC guidelines. There is a mask mandate for beards. They didn't offer me one. She could not provide me a beard mask upon request. Upon request.
rights.
I don't
Listen,
have anything to
I
do.
understand,
We're
sir.
requesting a sergeant so that you two
Sergeant's coming.
aren't forced into making an uncomfortable or a wrong decision that
Sergeant's
you
coming.
regret later. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not against you.
understand what
I'm not
I'm saying?
against you
Sergeant's
guys. We're two veterans, okay? We're not a threat to anybody.
I don't consider you a threat.
I like
But you
my
have to
civil
understand-
rights and I like your civil rights and I
You
like
have to
their civil
understand
rights.
that as an employee of a business, they have the ability to
This
trespass
isn't a
wherever
business.
they
This is a
want.
federal property. I'm a citizen. You're a citizen.
You're
You're a
handling
citizen.
business here, right?
I'm trying to.
Okay, then. So that's a business.
It's not. No, it's not.
We have,
Did you go? Does
We
he even
have
have
a-
any? Holy moly!
sir, we have a supervisor coming, okay? And
Do
he's
you have
gonna
your
come.
Do you have your body cameras on?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Does he have his body camera on?
Probably, yes. We have, every time we interact with people, we have to have our body cameras on.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, well, we have a supervisor coming, to speak with them, so nothing is.
What is the right thing to do? If they're in the wrong, the right thing for me to do as a citizen is to play it out and fight it, right? Isn't that how we fight unjust laws and
No, and
unjust
I
statutes?
understand, I understand.
So
that,
if they're gonna
but hold on,
trespass-
let me talk for a second, okay? I let you talk, is that fair? Can I talk
Yes.
now? Okay.
I would prefer you not
Can
wear
we
a
take this
mask.
to the lobby with their personal?
I
Yes.
just come out here because y'all were out here. That's the
Yeah,
only
just
reason
because my
I'm
body
out here.
camera's on, I don't want it going, personal information going on my
I
body
don't
camera.
want. I'm not. I just want to take care of my crap today. But I also
No, I understand
listen.
that.
I have lung cancer.
Okay.
Why would I put a mask on that makes it hard for me to breathe?
I understand that, okay.
That's why I'm here.
But the issue was, we didn't even get a trespassing call. The issue that we got called here for was for a verbal disturbance. That is why
The
we're.
verbal disturbance was her.
Okay, well, regardless, whoever it was, that's why we're here right now. So we were trying to figure out what was
Okay.
going on. We weren't even saying anything about the whole mask thing. When I originally got here, I was just trying to figure out what's going on.
I get
Okay?
that.
So,
Get that. Apparently it wasn't an emergency because y'all took a while, so I could tell you didn't. You know, like
if it's a verbal disturbance, we get here, I was already on my way here.
verbal
so-
disturbance was us objecting to the.
No, and I understand that.
They don't have a right. They can't do this. They don't do this to me at the
I feel
V.
for your rights. I do.
Let's not for right now, okay? Can we-
Listen, you
gotta
have a
start-
job. You don't. What your job is doesn't have anything to do with what's moral
This is
or
a
what's
federal
lawful.
building, okay?
Yeah, but you're not
And
a
I
law
have the
enforcement. You're a
authority here.
security guard.
Right, in a federal building.
And she's a law enforcement. She can't even figure out what law we've broken, but you've called them here.
And
That's
this
what
is a
we're at.
federal building. That's why I'm here.
I'm
I
a
am
U.S.
under
citizen.
Homeland Security.
I'm a veteran.
I'm saying you were getting the lobby riled up between you and the other gentleman.
You don't think it was? You don't think it was you? The way that you addressed us?
I was very polite, I thought, and I didn't scream at you. I didn't get rude.
No, but when you're sitting all the way up there and we're all the way in the back row and you're trying to carry a conversation on with us and it's like 20 feet away.
Oh, when you started a conversation with me and I asked you to come talk to me, so hollering across the lobby, and you're like, no, this is for everybody. I mean, ask the lobby if I'm wrong, please.
I don't have time in
I
my
mean-
life to be harassed like this. I'm just trying to get up. I've been 2 years trying to get a cancer scan
No,
because
and
of
I
COVID. That's what I'm here to
understand-
try to do.
I understand you're here to do business, okay?
Do you want me to
We
show
have-
you all the scars and staples and everything?
No, I don't, that's not necessary.
Listen, you have to
I
understand.
didn't get up and come here to try to start something today.
You understand where
Listen,
you're coming
listen,
from.
today is Monday, right? Did last Monday, did everybody have to wear one in here?
Yes.
Last Monday they did? Are you lying?
If we're open, you have to wear.
Yeah, but when did
whatever
this all
policy.
start again? Because I've been here for the
I've
last
been-
couple of years and no one was wearing a mask. Not you, not the other guards, not no one. This just new.
This is
When
not
did it
new.
just start?
I've been back on the site for a couple months now, and we've worn it ever since. Ever since COVID started, the masks.
That's
are
not
mandated.
true. That's not true. I've been in and out of this office for the last 3 years. Even when COVID was, even when the lockdowns were, they didn't force masks in
So
here.
you came here even when they were closed in the last year or so?
Excuse me.
I feel like you're gaslighting me,
No, I'm not. I'm asking a question.
and you know what?
You want to come talk to us outside?
I'm not leaving here until I get help. I need help. I'm
No,
here
I
at the
just said
Social
you want to
Security
come
office.
talk. Because clearly this conversation ain't going nowhere.
Well,
Alright,
if
so
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not y'all. I think you're probably all good moral people and you probably just wanna solve this problem. But if I was you, I might tell the security guard, I can't do anything, have a nice day. And go home and feel like I did the right thing. That's what I would do.
So are you willing to stay until Federal Protective Services get here then and tell them the same thing?
I can't imagine they're gonna deploy federal protective services
I mean,
for two disabled veterans that are trying to just have somebody help them fill the paperwork out.
when you're not
I'd ask
complying-
myself, do you need to be here?
Yes, I do.
I'm not leaving.
And our
You
sergeant.
know what? You know what's striking to me is everybody's telling me what I got to do, but no one will write it down and hand it to me and say, "This is what happened." I want a piece of paper
Thank you very much.
so that I can get to the VA and see my VA rep and say, "Can you help me with this stuff?" I can't get help in any other federal office. You know, the other gentleman's going to start a lawsuit. Did he already leave?
No, he's outside waiting for our sergeant. We called the sergeant because we wanted to talk to a sergeant, so he's on his way, okay?
Okay, we're not two idiots.
I'm not, well, no one called you.
I gave the best years of my life to this
And
country.
we appreciate your service, but you have to understand the position that we are coming from. We don't enforce policy.
You have a job.
Exactly. We don't enforce policy. Can you listen?
You enforce laws.
Can you listen? Can you listen to me for a second? Can you listen to me for
You
a second?
enforce, I'm
I
giving
sat
you
here and
respect,
listened
but
to you.
your job title is law
I sat,
enforcement.
but did I not listen to you?
Yes.
Can you extend me the same courtesy? That's
You're not going to tell me you're enforcing
Is
policy.
that the conversation? Are we going to have a conversation, or is this going to be a one-sided conversation?
I'm not going to escalate this with you. What I'm telling you is, you enforce the
I
laws.
listened to what you told me.
Have I broken a law?
Can you listen? Are you going to listen?
I haven't.
I'm not going to keep talking on a one-sided conversation. That's not what's going to
Are
happen.
you detaining me?
That's not what's going to happen.
What's happening?
You are the subject within the scope of a trespass. They want you trespassed based off whatever thing happened between y'all civilly here.
Nothing happened. Nothing at all happened. Can anybody else here? I would like to call witnesses. Did anybody else want to weigh in?
Management came and talked to me.
Anybody want to
What you're doing. One thing we have to wear a mask, and the governor of this state said there's no need for it.
What I'm saying is, they're saying that we're being the aggressors, and I'm saying there's a whole other side to this, and there's a room full of people here that heard it all, and everybody's just sitting there like, you're all witnesses. Anybody's subject to, hey, did you see what happened here? We have officers investigating.
I was fine.
Was there any laws broke?
And then here you go, and then up here, and then
Was there any escalation until
guys.
law enforcement was called? No. This is not right. And what needs to happen at your level is you guys need to stop this. You guys have the power to stop this.
I've been here since the beginning with the first gentleman as well. She has been terrorizing both of them for it.
You know, I have an adrenal gland that's been removed. I have a hard time. You understand what I'm saying? I'm struggling with health problems. That's why I'm here. I'm not just here. I didn't wake up and say, hey, let me go start trouble with Social
And we
Security.
want you to kick whatever business you have to get done. We want that to happen. But you got to understand the predicament that we are in, right? Y'all, we're getting called for a civil
I
issue.
am not going to bend my rights.
I'm done having this conversation.
I know, you don't have any leg to stand on. You know it.
So what he's trying to explain to you is we're here for a civil issue, okay? That's a whole civil issue.
Do you feel
He's
good
trying to-
about
he's trying
do you
to-
feel good about this?
He's trying to explain to you in a very courteous way, but you keep talking over him. We're here for a civil issue.
Right, but
So you have to let us,
I'm here for a civil issue.
I understand that. But we got called here.
What about
and then
my
we got
civil
called-
rights?
And then we got called here
But
for
the only
this
civil
shit.
rights, the only civil
You're
rights
still
being
not gonna let me talk?
right because my civil rights are
I'm
being
trying to
violated.
calmly explain to you what's,
You're trying to tell me the Social Security office has rights. I'm the one that has rights. They're the ones that have rights.
I'm
We
not
do.
saying you don't have rights. That's not what is being said at all right now.
Is
So
your
you're-
sergeant
you're-
here?
I don't know, because
I'm not
going
gonna
to
escalate this, but I'm not gonna
escalating
submit
in
to
any way,
you.
shape, or form.
I'm not going to submit.
And that's fine. We can go outside and see if my sergeant's here. Okay?
This is what needs to happen in this country. People like you need to stand up. Blue is not with the people.
Here's the other officer who's going to be trespassing both the disabled veterans. One of the disabled veterans has lung cancer, and he was also.
Where's Rios at? Is Rios coming or is Rios coming? Where's he at?
Claire, New Hampshire.
I was trying to calmly explain to that guy, but he wasn't listening to anything I had to say, so.
That's why.
Did they call
that's why I
Homeland
just walked
Security
out.
again?
Huh?
Did they call Homeland Security again?
I have no idea.
I think Watts dealt with this issue, like, literally the other day.
Yeah. She made it onto YouTube. So I'm pretty sure I'm next to follow.
I mean, I can't.
We don't enforce policy.
No.
If the business calls and requests that you be trespassed, we have a legal obligation to do so. I love my mask.
Or can I go back inside?
You wanted to talk to our sergeant, correct?
Yeah, but
He's on the.
are we getting paperwork done? Because I mean, you guys are now wasting my time.
He's almost here.
Huh?
He's almost here. You wanted to speak
You
to
said
a
that there's
sergeant.
trespassing, right? You're trespassing us. There's
I-
paperwork? He said he was trespassing us.
They don't separate us. They talk to us both at the same time.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what was going on with him as well, sir.
Yeah, the
So-
the cancer, right? You think this is? I mean, you guys think this is like constitutional? This guy not only has lung cancer, disabled veteran. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, see? I mean, I'm not... I don't know why I just did that. I'm sorry.
No, bro,
No,
you're
you're
good. Hey, hey.
Oh,
All
our
I'm
sergeant's
saying-
right here.
All I'm
So
saying is, if you get, whenever they address us, they speak to both of us because we have the same
no, and
interests.
that's fine.
We're not
He'll
divided.
do that if you guys want that. Okay.
And I understand having a job to do and being uncomfortable and having to do something you don't feel right about, but
But you
Yes,
guys
sir.
are law enforcement,
I understand
not
that.
policy enforcement.
I understand.
we're the
that,
kind of
sir.
people
So,
that...
I haven't
we're-
broken a crime.
We're the kind of people that you guys never have to deal with.
I
Understand
literally have
that?
never been arrested, don't even have a speeding ticket, don't even have a parking ticket. I think I haven't had a ticket in probably 25 years.
okay. I'm not saying you're a
But what
criminal
I'm
in
saying
any
though
way,
is
shape,
that
or
you guys are
form.
going to trespass me from a federal benefits building. This building is where I get my benefits from.
Okay.
What if I was a person of color? Could I say that it was a I feel like it's discrimination at this
Hi,
point.
sir, how are you doing?
Good, sir. How are you?
Doing well. My name is Steven. Your name?
Julian.
Julian?
My name is Wayne.
Can I get your badge number?
We're both...
We don't have badge numbers. We have DL number, DL734.
DL734. Okay. So we're being told. So what this gentleman has told me is that we are being trespass warned from this facility, this federal building, for not wearing a mask based off their facility policy. Not
By
we
the
haven't
way-
broken any laws.
By the way, the last 2 months, you can come in and out of here without one, so I don't know what... We didn't like wake up today and say, let's go to Social Security. I got lung cancer. We're both veterans. I walked in, sat down, and the guard in there said, you have to wear a mask. I said, I can't wear a mask. I said, I got tumors in my lung. What? I said, it's not state law. Governor of Florida said it's not state law. And I said, you can ask us, and we can decline. And that's it.
did. I allowed this thing for an hour. She harassed me.
The security guard is
They
escalating.
can have their policies as far as the mask wear if they want. It's no different than you can't videotape inside the building. I mean, they have their policy as far as that goes.
Yeah, but none of us live
That's
outside of law.
wouldn't that be violating your First Amendment and your
If they have a
If they have
policy,
that policy, then no, that's their policy.
So here's what I'm going to say: is if your guys' names are on these trespass warnings, you guys will be named in the civil lawsuit for violating my rights.
Okay.
And I'm just being completely
Right.
fair, and you guys will lose your indemnify or your
listen, brother. All we want to do is just go in there and have somebody help us.
I was sitting
I
down.
understand, but if they're saying that you got to wear masks and they don't want to provide you service because you're not wearing a mask, then unfortunately we can't change that. That's their policy.
Okay.
So
So
That's
but
fine.
you're
What we
trespassing.
need.
what's that?
You're trespassing us.
If they're asking to have
For
you
an
trespass,
entire
if
year.
they ask you to leave and you refuse to leave,
Yes.
now they're going to want to trespass you. Yeah.
He said trespass
Okay. Then yeah,
Okay,
you're
okay,
most likely going to be
okay.
trespassed
for an
you
entire year.
Right.
So I would like to see that paperwork because that's
Right, somebody's
I
gotta
want to
sign their
let's
name
do
to it.
this. Like let's get this done and over with because I want to get on with my day.
Here's,
and if you guys
the
are
issue right
violating,
now. If they're asking you to leave, technically we're still on property. Here's
They
where
didn't
this
ask
could
us
get-
to. They didn't ask me to leave.
They actually called him back and started helping him.
yeah,
You guys did.
I was sitting in the booth with the employee.
They said they weren't going to help him. Then they called back and they started helping him. And then the
Well,
police
it sounds
showed
like the issue here is going to be the masking. So if you're not willing to wear a mask, they're probably not going to be willing to provide you.
What's the
whatever-
mask
then
issue?
you're gonna
Can
have
you
to
explain
They
it?
have that policy. They want to wear. I don't know. That's
I'll
not
make you a
that's
deal.
not
I'll
law.
make you a deal. I'll wear a mask, but they have to provide me the proper mask.
I'm not wearing one. My doctor
I
told
don't
me
know
don't
what
wear
mask
one.
they provide.
And that's what I'm saying. So the CDC requires any mask, any beard over 2 inches have to wear a specific beard mask that engulfs the entire face.
This is-
I mean, it is
but I wanna know-
standard.
I
And I
wanna-
asked for one of those, and they would not provide one. So I said, no, thank you. I'm not going to wear a half-assed mask and do a dog and pony show to make someone feel better. I'm
think
here to
that-
do my benefits, get it something done, and get out of here.
I think the city of DeLand Police Department deserves better than to come over here and do these kind of calls.
This is a waste
Well,
of resources.
No, we get
But
all
really-
kinds of, we get all kinds of calls
Yeah,
throughout the
but
day.
this
This
is
is
the
going
kind of
different
stuff
than
that
a lot
earns-
of calls that we get. So.
but-
Yeah, you guys just
but
had a
what I'm-
murder over here. I mean, the
what I'm-
resources should
Let
be
me
over
go.
there.
Let me go talk to them and figure out what they're doing.
No, he already told us.
Who do we have?
Are we changing our mind? I'm just trying to get informed on why I'm here. I already got your side of the story, so now I'm going to get theirs. Stand by with them. I got to sit down.
Yeah, go ahead, take a seat.
We're here for medical problems.
Yeah, you can
This
take a
is not what the fucking police department is for. It's not.
May I speak with you? Because I was in there the whole time. I was in there the whole time.
Yeah, what's going on?
So, they're both veterans.
No, and I know that.
And one of them has lung cancer. How is he supposed to, like, even breathe through that? And I understand. I'm not against the mask, and I'm not for the mask. I mean, but he's got, you know, there are guidelines, and I understand. I do, because I had to go through it with my medical doctor and all of that. But just last week when I took my dad to the VA, a government building, they're not requiring masks, only if you are feeling sick.
I understand that.
And
My doctor said just don't come if you're sick.
exactly.
No,
but
and
at the
and
same
that's completely understand.
Can you radio to your sergeant to make sure he's not soliciting a trespass? Because if that's the case, that would
Oh, you dropped your pen.
that would again, your qualified immunity would be gone.
I'm sorry.
If he's in there soliciting,
illegal to
if
solicit.
he's asking for them, if they want to trespass me, that's called a solicitation of a trespass.
Okay.
And if he is doing that, I would like to know, because that is not okay. That's period. Done.
Okay.
He loses his qualified immunity the second that he asks and solicitates for me to be trespassed from a building.
So generally when there's stuff like this going on, like a trespass, generally we say, what did you guys want from us?
Yeah.
If they say we
So you
want to
just give them
trespass,
whatever they want?
no,
They
we
do
don't
what's
say,
right?
hey, do you want this? Do you want this? Do you
So
want
you
this?
guys
We
will break
say,
the law.
what would you
course
like?
they will.
What do you need from us? Is what we say
Are
to
you
people.
willing to break the law to enforce their policy?
They're willing to do anything to us they feel like doing to us.
Okay, well, let's pray.
Sir, that's not what. That's
And I
not
will
what we're
let
doing.
you do it.
No.
That's not. That is not
I think
why.
that's a fair
That is not
question.
why I'm here.
But I think that's a fair question. Are you willing to break the law to enforce their policy?
That's a shit stain on the DeLand Police Department, if you ask me.
So
I'll be
See
sorry.
you see what I'm saying? Like, by violating any civil rights of my ability to access this building, you would potentially be trampling on my civil rights, would be breaking the law.
Not only that, harassing disabled
Well,
people.
not only, but what I was gonna say is, and if he's in there soliciting a trespass to a federal building that where I get my benefits from, which I've been told to go and access, I literally called the other day and they told me I couldn't handle this over the phone. I tried.
okay, I understand that. I'm sorry.
I tried.
No, and I had spoken with him about
There's
that.
400 people watching this live stream, so I really hope that everybody does exactly what they're supposed to, because I am not kidding. I will file a civil lawsuit, and I don't want. There's no reason the taxpayers shouldn't have to pay for this. No. If I did file a suit, it would be against the city of DeLand, and it would hurt the people of DeLand, and that is not fair. All they want to do is go in, change a representative payee, and then get out.
I got a level with you. You know what scares me more than COVID? Is somebody in there with a pistol on. Now, I'm going to tell you, that's an amateur.
So that.
I know about firearms, and I've been in the military. And
Yeah, I'm sure you know. I'm sure
I'm
you
just
do.
saying, that doesn't make me feel any safer. I got a level with it.
Well, if you have any kind of complaints about her, then you'll have to go through Social
They're
Security.
supposed to help you when you go in there, not harass you.
Sir, I understand that. That's not why I'm here. I'm not here to harass anybody. I'm not here
You know what it's like when you're dealing with somebody they got like an ego, and they really should just let it go, but they're going to keep pushing it because they can't let it go. That's kind of what's going on.
How she kept harassing the other guy.
And she did it across the whole room in front of
In front of
everybody.
everybody. It's
So
not
that
right.
you're gonna have to report to
I tried to
whoever
report.
she.
I'm not supposed to report. You all just want to come here and do their bidding.
So I'm here talking to you right now. I'm trying to figure.
You
I'm
guys
trying
work
to.
for the mayor and the city council and the city of DeLand.
I
You don't work
understand
for
that.
the Social Security Administration. That's crazy.
The reason that we're here though is because this is Social Security Administration is in our jurisdiction.
But clearly you can see it's not an emergency, isn't it? It's not.
Why don't they just have the people?
Yeah, you can go in.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the thing. People
They
gotta
don't
do
do
their
this at the
business.
VA. How is it a policy here but not at the VA? Can you answer me?
I don't know about the VA because I don't.
I
go
do.
there.
I know
No,
about
and
it.
okay, and I'm not saying that you don't, sir. I think that I've been pretty cordial and pretty calm with you, sir. Okay, and I'm not trying. I'm not trying
I hope that your colleagues don't turn it personal. I know that tends to happen with people.
What number are you? Because I would just like.
What I don't understand is they said they wouldn't help him. But before you guys got here, they called him back and they were like mid-process of helping him anyways.
Right.
And then you all got here and interrupted him actually done what he needed. You understand what I'm saying?
Why don't they just help them and let them be on their way? It's a short little thing. Here's the paperwork. We need you to, they need them for
They
their
really care.
Why don't they just help them and move them on?
I mean,
What is the big
I don't
deal?
know. I don't work here.
What is your department policy with masks? You don't have to wear them anymore, right?
Personally, we don't.
Unless you go into some place that requires them on the job, right?
Or if we feel sick, obviously, then we'll
Right,
wear
and you can
somebody
wear
will
them. No one says you have to wear them, right?
No.
Right, that's what I meant. I'm not against people.
No, and I completely understand what you're saying.
This gentleman's trying to get out.
Oh, yeah, I'll move. Sorry, that guy was trying to leave. He was trying to leave, so that's why I backed her car.
Turn off your camera while you're talking to them.
So what does he want? I think you're good. Yeah. You're just gonna call him, right? Hold on, let me make sure there's no one coming.
Are you going to stop me? Are you under threat of arrest? Are you going to stop me from going in the house?
They have to give us a piece of paper.
Give me that trespass paperwork, because I promise you, you're going to be on the civil lawsuit.
You're fine. You have your ID.
breaking the law. You are breaking the
You have
law.
your ID.
What other law have I broken?
You're
not
not
gonna
breaking
ID.
any laws.
You
as
want
of
an
yet,
ID.
But if you stay here, yes, because at this point,
We're at the
trespass
Social
after warning,
Security
they
office.
told you
Everybody-
to leave and you haven't left. You're still here.
But I haven't broken any laws. This is a public area.
Trespass after warning. That's how that works.
Listen, brother, what you
That's
need
why
to
it's
do,
called trespass after warning.
go in there
I'd like
and
the
get
paperwork.
the paperwork.
Paperwork,
We-
please.
Because we need to
What
go,
paperwork?
Trespass paperwork.
listen, because when I go to another federal agency for help with this and they say you're past the deadline that needs to be done because it needs to be done today, I need to be able to say, hey, I tried to do this, they wouldn't let me. I just leave here.
Well, that's what
You're not
they're
going to
saying.
believe me.
There's a number
We
of
already
people
called,
that I guess
and I can
you
show you
call.
evidence.
No, you're going to have to do it because you're enforcing it.
No,
You're
I'm not
enforcing it.
calling
Your
that
name
number.
is going to be on it.
Okay, I'm not calling that number. That's going to be your responsibility.
So where's the
Well, are you
trespass?
gonna arrest us?
Where's the trespass?
Do you have an ID?
I'm not going to give you my ID if I haven't broken any laws.
Okay.
You
Here's
suspect
how this
us
is-
of breaking
here's
the
how
law.
this is going to happen. If you don't identify yourself to us,
Brother, we're in the Social
Under
Security
threat of
office.
arrest,
We've
I'll
already put our
identify
social-
myself. But here's the thing:
We've
is
already
unless
been
you're going to give me,
identified.
no, if you don't identify yourself at that point, it's resisting without violence because you're already trespass after warning. So in order for me to complete this
Yes.
trespass warning that you want, okay, you have to identify
I don't
yourself.
want a
If
trespass.
you do not,
warning. You were in there soliciting a trespass.
I didn't solicit it. You can watch my body cam later. I
I
didn't
will.
solicit anything.
You didn't ask them if
Okay?
they want me trespassed?
No, I asked them whether or not they had asked you to leave.
We provided
They
our
said
ID.
yes.
That's how we got
Okay,
this thing
and
to
that you
check in.
hadn't left.
So now we're here at this point. So now we have to investigate a
That's how I
trespass
jumped
after
in
warning.
with
You're
this
breaking
idea.
the law by enforcing their
Okay,
policies.
here's the problem. I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you.
Well, then do
Apparently,
what you-
they're not going to help you unless you wear a mask. Period. That's the
Then
end of
you
that.
do what you
They're
gotta
not going to
do.
help you if you're not going to wear a mask.
We're not going to
okay?
leave, so you do what you got to do.
You're not going to leave?
I need your name. I need a piece of paper saying we are here and
Yes,
couldn't be
I want a
served.
piece of paper.
If you don't
Are you not
produce it-
leaving as well?
Not until I have a piece of paper.
Can I go
Well,
in and
we
get a
can
piece of
do
paper
the
for these
trespass
guys?
warning if you provide your
We
ID.
need
Not
to have
working
some-
But
with
I
the
haven't
government.
broken the law.
Listen, how am I going to go
We're
to another
flirting with that now.
Flirting with what?
You're flirting with
You've
breaking
been told to
Florida
leave.
law.
Now we're telling you that you need to leave, and you're still not leaving. You're still
I'm
here.
saying you're wrong.
All right, how about this? I'll go stand right there on the side of the road. But what are we?
not
What
doing
I need
that.
to come in and do
Do you
my
have a
benefits.
vehicle on property?
Yes.
What are you going to do?
They're not
Harass
going
us
to
with our
provide
vehicle
you
now?
that. They're not going to provide you assistance without a mask. We've
You
already
need to
told them.
enforce the law.
Bro, are you
They're
a veteran?
violating my rights.
Are you a
That's
veteran?
that's
Did you
with
serve?
them.
No, that's with you.
No, they're not violating your rights
You're
by
doing
any means.
wrong.
right now.
They're not.
No, now you are.
They're
You're
not.
doing it.
They're not
because
preventing me.
They're saying that they have a policy. It's no different than if somebody was videotaping
They're
It's
not.
not a
inside the
policy.
building.
You
There's
are
a Second
violating our
Amendment,
policy.
First Amendment. These things
They're
trump
Are you
that.
going to leave? I'm asking you. This is the last time.
Not until you give me
Are
paperwork.
you going to leave the
Not
property?
until you give me a piece of
I
paper
need to
that says I'm
see a
officially
social
trespassed.
security representative.
You can't be
I have
officially
a ticket.
trespassed unless I identify
Then
you.
I don't know what
And
you
then-
want.
and
And
I'm
then
not
you're still
identifying
trespassed
you.
because I'm telling you
Over
you're
your
But I
head.
trespassed.
haven't broken a law. Why would I
Are
identify
you refusing
myself?
to leave?
I'm not refusing to leave. I'm asking
Are
for
you refusing to
paperwork.
leave right now?
I'm asking you for
I'm not
paperwork.
leaving.
Are you not leaving?
I'm
I need
asking
you
for
to-
paperwork.
Neither one of you is going to leave.
Just paperwork.
You need to
refusing
tell
to
us
leave.
Paperwork.
What is
If you're arresting, guys, they're arresting us.
what is the charge?
Now you're
Wow, that's destruction of property. They're arresting them. And he's that officer right there just dropped that man's phone.
I got lung cancer. That's why I'm not wearing.
Are you going to give her the cigarette in this?
I don't have cigarettes. I don't smoke.
I got your back.
I was trying to fill my paperwork out so I could go to the
I
VA.
understand that,
So
but
what is
we're
this?
asking y'all to
This is
leave,
your
and
next
y'all are
step?
refusing to leave.
You really don't have to do this.
I didn't want to. I asked
Okay,
for
so
papers.
what's the next step?
Are we gonna?
got the papers. He already said that.
Where will we get the paper? Can I go in and get paperwork for these guys?
Anybody
that
have
are
any of the
down the
plastic
way?
cups?
I need to
Mine are big
have,
enough.
sir.
Yeah.
I need to get this filled out today. It's a deadline thing. That's
I'm
why
sorry
here.
to hear that, but there's nothing I can do for you.
What you need to do is go in there and tell them I can't enforce this. This is not Florida law.
Nothing I can do for you.
This is not. You know what the governor's stance is on this?
Okay.
I'm not going to resist. You don't.
I'm checking those ones. Let me see.
Have a great day, everybody. This is bullshit. Here it is, freedom. I'll be there. I got you. No, here. Is that your phone? Oh, I got you.
No, we're past that.
Sorry, Trev.
We
I'm
need
gonna
them to
give
give us
another
a
one.
piece of
huh?
paper.
We're past
saying-
that.
my mom?
Yeah.
Bro, don't hurt my mom.
We're not hurting your mom. Nobody's hurting your mom.
I wanted to.
No, I didn't want
I
to
just
hurt
don't want my friggin' car towed, because if it gets towed, I won't be
Well,
able
if
to
it
afford
gets
getting it
here's the
out.
thing. These are all choices you made.
I'm here because I
These
can't
are all
work.
choices you made. Unfortunately, I want to help you.
I know,
we
but-
tried to help you. No, you don't know.
I live in a fucking camper, bro.
Okay, well,
I'm disabled. I got lung cancer.
I'm
here.
sorry to hear that. Those are all things I cannot help you with.
You could if you just let me go in there.
I'm not a doctor. I can't provide you treatment for your cancer. I
Right,
can't
I'm
do
trying
any
to
of
get
that.
an appointment for a doctor. I can't even get one because of this COVID
Okay,
crap.
well, here we are.
I don't have any drugs or anything.
I
on
don't
me.
know what you have. I don't know you.
I don't take drugs. I'm just. Can you
Well, I
not
don't
pull
know
my
if you have
pants down?
weapons. I don't know if you have anything.
Can you not pull my pants down?
I'm going to treat you just like I treat everybody else that gets
I know,
arrested,
but-
and I have to treat you through court.
But I'm not a criminal.
Via
and
protocol. Actually, at this point, yes, you are.
I haven't committed a crime.
Yes, you have. It's called trespass after warning. You got warned several times to leave, and you refused.
This is wrong. I don't have anything on me.
Okay. Your car open?
I'll get a bag for his wallet.
It's going to be hard for me.
I'm sorry. The easiest way I can tell you. First, we're going to go to our cells, and then we're going to complete paperwork, and you're going to go to jail.
Pull my car. I can't even get it out. I can't even get my.
Have a seat.
Well, I don't even know why we didn't just leave. Can we just leave?
No.
No, of course not.
Because at that point, once we warned them several times, matter of fact, we gave them I don't find this funny. I don't find this entertaining. If it's easier for you, maybe you can put your back up against that door. That way you can kind of sit there and not cramped in there. Now, if you're okay there, then you're fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Any other questions I can answer for you?
I'd like to know what are your next steps?
I already informed you. He's going to go down to our holding cells. We're going to complete paperwork, and then he's going to go to the county jail.
That's the situation.
That's the situation.
And then how long is it?
Yeah, I'm trying to roll and go down.
Until he can bond out, or the judge sees him in the morning at first appearance. And decides to
Yeah, sure. I'll grab it for you. No, I got you. What's your name and phone number? He wants it to go with him. That way he can call you. Because he doesn't have his phone on him.
No, I don't have anything calling anybody.
You don't have your phone? You want me to get it for you?
I can't use my phone in jail.
All right. Oh, you can't? They take them away?
Yeah, they take them away. They take
Okay.
everything away.
585-260.
All I wanted was
3222.
3222.
Why didn't we just...
And what's your name?
Rebecca
Rebecca. Okay.
Price. Okay.
Okay. You're his mom?
I'm his mom.
Okay.
I just met him here because of the
No, I
help
got you. No, I
he
got you.
needed. And I don't understand why did they just not take care of them? Why didn't they just...
They were in the process
going
of
to...
doing-
They were taking care of that guy
And
when
I
you guys came.
understand. And I understand that, but...
That's such
air
nonsense.
conditioning on it.
Yes, sir.
I love you, Mom. I'm sorry this happened.
Lima, Victor Lima, November 5-2.
I tried to leave, but I needed a piece of paper saying they couldn't help me. I couldn't. There's a deadline. What's today? I needed to be able to say that's why I didn't get it done. You know, like the tax extension. I can't believe I'm getting arrested for not wearing a mask in Florida. How many people in Florida are getting arrested for not wearing masks? Yeah, but that's not right.
Are you getting the air back there?
I should have just stayed home and not even left that.
Are you getting air back there?
Can you? I just want to get through whatever process we have to go through.
Okay.
As fast as possible.
Okay.
I don't have a criminal record. Or
Okay,
anything.
I got you.
I'm back here with handcuffs on, and I don't like it. I don't want to have to be in handcuffs any longer than I have to be. Well, I hope I got $5 to my name. I didn't even know I had that.
She'll be able to call and bond you out. I'm gonna put these up for a second. Ooh. Are we both going back? Are we both going back, Larry? Is he doing them or?
Oh, you're doing another trespass warning?
Well, we have to do the trespass warning originally, yeah, just to document the fact that they were warned to leave and they never left.
They never asked him to leave.
That's what they're telling me they did.
Oh, that's a lie. I'm sorry to tell you, I say it right there. They never did.
Well, even if they didn't ask them to leave,
Can you
and
stand here
also
for a
with
second?
me coming out here and explaining that they needed to leave.
Are you gonna do his trespass warning and I'll do my trespass warning?
Yeah. The security officer is also wearing a mask?
Yeah, the security person.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't know why she is.
Yes, sir. I gotta do the trespass warning, sir.
I feel like I'm gonna have a panic attack. Can I get out and stand up? I'm handcuffed, please. Please.
I gotta ask if he can he get out and stand up? He said he's feeling.
I promise you I won't.
He's feeling what?
Just while you fill that paperwork out.
While I do the paperwork, would you mind standing here with him so he can get fresh air for a
no,
second?
because I got to take care of some stuff myself.
Okay.
So you can leave the doors, the windows.
Okay. Do you need an ambulance here, sir?
No, but I'm missing an adrenal gland, and I have hard time.
Okay.
We'll get you out of the back of the car at least until paperwork is completed. But then when we get back to the holding cells, right here we can.
Okay, just so you know, I'm missing an organ. That's why I'm having trouble.
I know you told me what a renal gland is and that it's missing. Or sir.
So, Sarge, do you need so I'm gonna do his trespass and Leary's gonna do his.
So you're going to pull two case numbers.
Okay.
One for the original trespass.
Okay.
The second one is going to be for a renewed trespass. Okay, so they're not going to be able to come back here for a year. And the first one that you're going to do, that's going to be the affidavit case number.
Okay,
So
this,
there's going to be a total
so
of four.
Okay, gotcha.
Two for each one.
Okay, so
Okay.
2 total trespasses. One's the original. The second
Correct.
one is what they're gonna sign.
The second one is what's going to remain as a future trespass.
Okay. Do we have to have the? I haven't done the new ones on tracks yet. So do we have to have them like sign like?
They don't have to sign it now.
No. Okay.
They don't have to sign it. They can if they want to. Which it sounds like you might want to.
I just went through some hit and run. What you got?
Got a little escort that we need assistance with from the PD to the power jump for a bunch of Corvettes.
You know, sometimes you get knocked down and like so friggin'
Yeah, give me a few minutes. I'll head that way.
out at your end. And then
Motor
you're
one's
walking.
gonna be tied up for a bit.
Info, thank you.
Don't hand me nothing.
Okay.
You cannot. You cannot. No. No.
Can I have
No.
water?
No, sir. I'm sorry. I cannot. She cannot hand anything to you through the window.
Okay.
As long as Ben's good with it.
Okay.
No,
So,
I'm not. I'm just letting her know she can't come over here when I'm trying to get
all right,
stuff done.
I'm leaving.
Calls come out.
Is that what I need to do?
Thank you. Alright, 024 motor 10.
I'm gonna read so I guess I'll just sit there until I see you.
Copy.
Well, maybe I'll see a doctor at the jail then.
Motor 10, it's just
I'll
station.
see a doctor.
10-4, you said they're just going to the PAL gym?
I mean, it looks like this freaking cancer just playing its way out and taking